Hi Stamping friends, it's Marilyn Wagner with Stamping Creations with Marilyn, Spruce Grove, Alberta, bringing you another tip video with the Ladybug, lovely Ladybug stamp set that's now available until the end of Sale-A-Bration 2020, so that would be until the end of March for a party or workshop of $375 Canadian. It's a cute little stamp set. I don't have the whole picture in front of me, but as you can see from the card that we made in class last week, cute little ladybugs, and I will show you the other things that do come in the set. You have a happy birthday, a thank you, spread your wings, cute as a bug, thinking of you, you're so sweet, hey lady, and a huge flower. And a never done before addition to coordinate with this stamp set is a set of dies that will be available to customers to purchase on February 4th. And I have just got those, so I don't have samples with using them, but as you can see, many different shapes and a cute little swirl even for where a bee might be following or the bug might be crawling or whatever. So keep that in mind. Just want to share again how I do my classes. Each customer that comes does get an envelope with all the pieces ready for the most part, and a page explaining the card, what was used, and dimensions on the back. So I just have a couple of these kits left from the class. I would like to go over a couple things with you. My card base is the normal 5.5 by 8.5. So fold in the center for your regular size card. This particular one has a basic black layer, and before we put it down, I am going to use the Starburst Punch and the 2-inch circle punch to get my layers for behind the ladybugs before I actually place that on the card base and cover it with the red, thereby saving a bit of paper and getting the pieces we need for the ladybug. So to stamp the ladybug, I did use black on Whisper White, and I used two different ladybug stamps. I used the Memento so that I can color it with blends. Once they're stamped, they are cut out with the Big Shot, which I don't have in front of me, so just pretend I've cut them out. Here they are. Colored them with a variety of blends, again, whatever works for you. And on the envelope, most of the time I like to add a little something. So I don't know if you noticed when I first started, there was a little row of ladybugs across the bottom of my envelope, and I will color that with blends as well. And the other thing that I wanted to share with you was cutting around the happy birthday. If you notice on the card, it has a shape of the happy birthday. Now when I started the class, I was stamping, I was taking the cover and putting it on and tracing, but you had to guess where it was. And one of the gals in my class was very intuitive, and she said, why don't you just use your base, which I always save because I store my stamps in there, and then you can just trace around and fussy cut. Great tip. So this would be your result of cutting around like that. You could also use your stitched framelits. You could use lots of other punches you have, framelits, to cut them out. But I kind of like that effect on it. And then I did have just a touch of ribbon to put underneath, just to give him a little bit there. And I did stamp on the inside of my card with the bugs. One note to be aware of is that the blends do come through the back side of the cardstock. Another gal in class said what she always does is put another layer of white if she's going to stamp with blends like that, just so that it doesn't show through. So the basic black on this card was 5 1/4 by 4, and then the real red, another 1/4 inch down, was 5 by 3 3/4. And I did use one of the red rhinestones that we have, just to give it a bit of bling, because I like having bling on each of them. So hopefully you'll watch for the ladybugs to be available for the party of 375 Canadian. Whether you order it yourself, whether you have friends that you get together with orders and order it. And then, like I said, the dies that will be available for purchase starting in February. Take care.